Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to change out the double window panes inside the window frame of your vinyl windows to save you some money. Alright, got to get some furniture out of the way here so I can get back to these windows. These windows are over 20 years old, and over time they've gotten this fog inside of them, and so it makes it hard to see out and just really pretty ugly. So we're going to be taking these windows out, the two bottom ones today, and replacing them with the new window panes. How you get this window out is unlock it obviously, and then bring it up a little bit, and there's tabs at the top. Mine push in, and the window just drops down. And then you just bump one side up a little bit, and once it gets enough space, the little hinges can drop out, and then you can just remove it. If they're replaceable panes, one side of your window will have these little segments here, and these can be removed. The key to success on this job is it's a little bit of a hassle, but you have to take the window pane out in one of the windows of similar size so you can get the measurement for the window company or the glass company. So I had to get the dimensions ahead of time. So what I'm going to do right now is what you're going to have to do on at least one of your windows to get the dimensions. So a lot of our windows are in sets. So like the bottom windows on a set would be the exact same size. So I was just able to take one of the windows apart and get that measurement. So this segment here is over top of this one here. So I got to get this one off before I can get that one off. And the other end's the same way. And this is how I go about it. I just get in there, and you just want to kind of work your way along, releasing it. And I like to keep track of where I got them from, so they fit back in like they should. You can use a soft hammer to do this if you don't want to use your hand. I probably should be using one. You can tap it into that crack to get a little separation and then pop it off. And not all of them come off this easy. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this one yet anyway. I should be doing this one because it's going to be stuck down here at this end. I did one of these windows in the past, so I'm familiar with how they're put together. This is the side of the window that faces the outside, and they have these rubber seals on here that keep the rain out and stuff. But for whatever reason on these particular windows, they also put a seal on the other side, and the window gets kind of stuck in there. So I got to carefully try to figure out how to get it out every time without busting the frame. So I'm going to take all my pieces and get them out of here so I can have some room to work. Okay, like I said, I have to go along here and release this window. The way I found to do it is take a putty knife and just start pushing in along here. You basically have to go all the way around. You think if you got two sides it would come out, and it might, but I don't want to take a chance of busting my frame. So I just go all the way around. Once you go all the way around, it comes right off. So there's the old foggy window. So once you access the window pane, then you can get your measurements. And you want to measure exact. So this one would be like 19 3/4. And 38 15/16. They also have to know the thickness, and these particular windows are 7/8 thick. That's what you have to give them so they can order the new ones. They also have some spacers in there usually, and you want to keep those in there. Mine dropped out somewhere, just stuck to the window. So these will go where you can see where they were, so I'm just going to lay those aside. Now the biggest pain about these particular windows, because they put that adhesive in there and you have to pry it apart like that, is it's all uneven. So I go along with a putty knife and try to get all that off so it doesn't cause problems. I don't know which way is more common, to have that styrofoam sealer in there or not. But all of our windows have it. It doesn't come off easy. So we got all that cleaned off. So this is a new window that I ordered. It's a major difference in the way that one looks and the way that one looks. So I'm just going to dry fit it to see how it looks. Make sure it's the right size. And it is. Looks like it's gonna fit real nice. So because they had that foam sealer stuff in there, it actually adds to the thickness of the window panes. So I go ahead and put this, like it's a door sealer stuff in there. It's only adhesive on one side, but that puts that thickness back in there and it'll keep the window sealed up against the outer pieces that go on the outside. So I gotta get this window back out of here. And then I just put this stuff right along the edge. And this stuff is like 1/8 inch thick. All right, I ran out of that other stuff, so I'm gonna have to use a little bit of wider stuff on this one side till I get some replacement. At least I had something on hand. This isn't super critical. It's just for mainly for spacing and cushioning the window. You need it for the thickness though. I'll put our spacers back in here and then drop the window in. Now we bring our keepers back over here. I found this little flooring tool works really well for getting these pieces back in. So that's what I use. Now, when I smack them in, I make sure I kind of put support behind the frame. I don't snap these corners off because sometimes it takes a little bit of force to get them started. And I don't want to just not have any support behind this. And I just work my way along. Like that. Okay, I got the 2 long sides done. Now we're ready to get this stuff off here and put this window back in. You just want to catch both hinges and then level them out so that you can lift the window up into place. Be careful when you're putting it up because if it's not quite square, you might have to tap one side down a little bit. Then it goes right in. This little black stuff is from some of the caulk or the silicone they had on the window. I didn't get it all off with my razor blade, but you can just scrape that right off. That's all there is to it. Window should be good for a long time, and it saved me replacing the whole window frame. Got another pane for that one, but I just want to do the 2 bottom ones for now. Considering what it would cost to replace this whole thing, it's going to save me some money. Hope that helped you guys out. Till next time, good luck with all your projects.